Welcome to the Out Loud podcast. My name is Jon.
And I'm Brian, and this is the podcast where we find out if moisture-wicking t-shirts actually work.
It is hot.
It's hot. We're in beautiful Hagen Park in Fort Lauderdale right now, and we're coming to you on vacation.
All right, let's roll the intro music.
Open up your mind. Tell me where you want to be. Tell me what you need from me.
Okay, so here we are, beautiful Fort Lauderdale.
Wilton Manors, actually.
Wilton Manors.
Well, first off, these iguanas are going to attack us today.
Oh my God, there's like 50 of them around.
You don't see these in Providence.
And they're circling. They're circling.
They will come and get us. We'll find out if they taste like chicken, so stay tuned.
Right.
Today, we're going to talk about non-monogamous relationships.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of a topic that has been requested. People have asked us what our sort of relationship status is with that.
Yep.
And just to get it out of the way, we are monogamous.
Monogamous.
But we wanted to talk about non-monogamous, which encompasses open relationships, polygamy, thruples, things like that.
Yeah,
So,
well, everyone's being politically correct, so we say non-monogamous.
Well, it's just kind of an umbrella term that
okay.
covers it all. So
Okay.
I thought it was interesting doing research on this topic because I got to compare the amount of non-monogamous relationships that exist between same-sex couples and not same-sex couples. And honestly, it didn't really surprise me. But gay and lesbians report that 39% are non-monogamous, and the studies that I've looked at were a Journal of Sex Research. There was one at them.us, and then also Medium. Have you heard of Medium? So So and gay men are more commonly non-monogamous. So that was 39% for
Quelle
gay
surprise on that.
Quelle surprise.
Right.
I know.
So
34.5% of bisexuals report being non-monogamous as well. So almost as much as us, but then when you look at heterosexual couples, it's about 10% of non-monogamous, which, and I saw a couple of different studies that reported it as low as 2%, and I'm just calling it 10%.
That's very interesting. I'm trying to figure out like why. I mean, I obviously can only take it from a gay man's perspective. Like, is it because, men are just base animals?
Base animals?
And,
Yeah, what do you think? I don't know. Do you think maybe gay men are less emotional?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe less emotional, but more drama.
More drama. Girl, I need to get stock in Kleenex. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't know, because are we afraid of commitment, or
we might
afraid
be.
of
I don't know.
that the grass is always greener?
I think we just have less hang-ups on sex, on what sex means, and which I want to get into a little bit later. But I think we're just sexual hipsters. I think, we kind of make our own way. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but
It's because, like, you have to communicate so much more with your partner. I don't know, because you've gone through, like, coming out, and you have this openness and connectedness, so much so that your level of connection and communication is greater than a heterosexual couple. Therefore, you can do these more explorative things and maintain that communication.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
I guess. I'm still,
Or men are animals.
Men are animals. Like, I think that, but because didn't you say that lesbians, it's a less percentage of non-monogamy?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I always think we might be always looking for something better.
Yeah.
When it's right in front of you.
So this study said that 33% of couples, so 1 in 3 couples, adopt a don't ask, don't tell policy with.
I don't think.
Go do what you want, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. The guilt would eat away at me, I think. Yeah. Even though if you say,
guilt?
But that's what I'm saying. But like if you say that, you have a non-monogamous relationship that you've both agreed to, but then you still have the secret. And it's not so much like a secret.
It's not even a secret. I mean, it's
but
just...
But it is if it's a don't ask, don't tell. Like, you don't come home at night and it's like, oh.
So
you're
here's...
not going to ask?
Yeah, so that wouldn't work for Brian. Other relationships that would work for you. I mean, it's all about...
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Yep.
42% said that they do disclose their, sexcapades with
Yeah,
with
and
their partner.
I can see that, and I really think
For
this
me,
whole
if that would ever exist, that would have to be how it would be.
Right.
Like, you have to tell me.
And the thing is about that, like I think it all comes down to communication about
Yeah.
it. Like if it works for a couple, it works for a couple, you know. And if sex is just sex and there's no emotion
Yeah.
or behind it, but you know, for me, like I can't separate the two that well.
Sex and emotion are like mutually together.
It's like, you know, that bonding that's intimate, the intimacy.
We'll get into that later because
Okay,
I think
okay.
that sex can have a bunch of purposes.
Well, yes, okay.
Purposeful. Okay. I just wanted to round out some of the random data that I found in this
Go
in
for
these
it.
research stuff.
Love data.
So they found that 18% of men identify a non-monogamous relationship as ideal. Like that is what they want. That is the goal. So that's 18% of men, whereas only 6% of women say that.
But 18% is pretty low.
18, yeah. Well, it's 1 in 5 if you think of it that way.
Yeah.
20%.
20%.
And if you
right.
also think of it, it's 3 times more than women, and therefore you kind of bring to the back, like, you know, like there's a
Guys are
disconnect
guys
here, and you know, that's. Yep. I wonder if, and I don't know, I don't have the statistics, but if adultery is more common in men.
If what?
Adultery.
Oh, in straight men?
Yeah. Well, no, just men in general.
Oh.
Men in general.
Well, I think that's what these numbers are saying.
That's what they're saying a open relationship, a non-monogamous relationship versus, you know, adultery.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I get
mean,
you.
it kind of sounds like it would kind of lean itself that way.
So it's
like
a don't
said.
ask, don't tell without any communication about that happening.
The good thing about these studies too was that happiness was not impacted whether you were monogamous or non-monogamous.
Huh.
In other words, like if you accept on the relationship status that you guys want to lead, like you're not going to impact your happiness from what we consider as a heteronormative, you know, monogamous relationship.
So they're happy no matter who they're banging.
Yes, apparently sex is good for you. Good for your mental health.
I think it is good for your health. It's good for your health.
They gave some tips. They're like, you know, make the conversation open. Don't keep any secrets. No lies. Don't, you know, forget to tell the person that you're with how much they mean to you. Mm-hmm. So, Brian, you're pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
You're up there with me. You're up there.
Yeah. Oh, apparently 3-ways are the most comfortable way to start this dabbing.
To break into it?
Yeah.
Is that how you get into it? Oh, was that saying that's a no-go?
That was actually the alarm that our 3-way is on his way.
Oh, yeah.
Brian,
exactly. Surprise. Oh, hey, here he comes now. Hi.
Oh, I hope you guys can't hear too much of the outside music, but I mean the birds sound great. I just don't know about the construction and garbage men over here. But I think, I mean, please comment. If you played pickleball here, we want to know. This is a great pickleball court here.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
A new sport to take up.
So, Brian, I said to get to it. What's the purpose of sex? Like, what do you think?
I think sex is a way of emotionally bonding with your partner. I think it is a fun, physical jaunt into fleshness. Ooh, that's a good word, huh?
Sounds like a T-shirt.
Yeah,
right there.
it does. I could make that T-shirt. But no, I really think it's like this bond. It's this bonding experience for me, like just pleasing each other and, you know, just really having fun. Like I love that, and that's like what I kind of said earlier, that it's very emotional for me.
Yeah.
Like, and not. I mean, obviously I'm older, and yes, I've hooked up. I used to have the apps that we all have, and you probably still have on your phone. I'm not judging.
Just don't take my phone.
No, I won't take your phone. But, you know, so it just has to, you know, I feel fortunate with the connection that I have with you, and especially in sex.
Is it safe to say that jealousy is a real thing? Like,
oh my
jealousy
God,
is like
I am the
big,
worst.
like,
I am.
Yeah.
What is it? The green-eyed monster?
Yeah,
is
green-eyed
that what?
monster, I think.
Yeah, like I'm horrible.
As
And
opposed
plus,
to
like,
being
I mean, look at him. And then, you know, I'm the older guy, so, you know, I'm not getting the looks, and my man gets the looks, which I love. But, you know, it's not to say that I'm not jealous. So
I need everyone to comment how beautiful this man is right now, please.
No, you don't need to do that.
No, you do. You get enough attention that
I'm, like,
you don't.
sweating and
I don't think that I have the level of jealousy. I don't. I think that because my views of sex are very different. It's sort of a moving target. It is for definitely an emotional connection. It is for fun.
Yep.
It is also for, like, if you're a heterosexual couple, for baby making, as we say, for procreation. But I think I have a little less hang-ups on it. So that's where Brian and I differ, but we still,
I don't have
you know
a
what I
hang
mean?
up on sex.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the jealousy is probably more of a restriction or a boundary for a non-monogamous thing, right? Yeah. But everyone is different. Every relationship is different. So, like, setting boundaries. If this is something that you want to do, you have to, like, set boundaries and talk about what's going to happen, before you go into these things, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Right. So just so you know, like, if Ricky Martin, Chris Evans, Henry Cavill, did I say Ricky Martin? I said
Apparently
him twice.
Ricky is oh man.
Like, if they just happen to walk into my life right now, things might be a little different.
Look over there.
Hey, Henry.
Goodness. Well, that's the difference. Like, hall pass.
Oh, well, we love our hall pass,
Yeah.
but mine's like a friggin' gangbang of
I
muscle.
think everyone recognizes the importance of a hall pass.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But as we talk about, promiscuity, safety needs to be considered, and this is coming from the healthcare person in me. You have to be safe.
Right.
Either
Don't bring home something that your partner doesn't want.
Talk about your
like a Ferrari or something from Tiffany.
Talk about your status. Talk about your STIs. Use PrEP. Use condom. Whatever you got to do. Just stay safe. Like,
you gotta stay safe.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, and that's a rule. That should be the number one rule of a non-monogamous relationship.
Yeah.
Is the safety of it.
Totally. Because I think this is how it works, right? The more people you sleep with, the more of a chance you have to get something.
I guess.
I
mean, it makes sense. You can only play Russian roulette so much, right?
Genital roulette.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
So as you can see, we changed location. We're back at the resort.
Brian got attacked by an iguana.
And I was like, these iguanas are driving me crazy, so let's get out of here. So we're back at the resort just to kind of do a wrap-up.
So I wanted to talk to you about an article that I read, okay? It was about
That's good, you can read.
Monogamous couples feeling judged and hated on by non-monogamous couples because they feel like men should be shared. And I can actually say that I've experienced this going out, like, with my ex, and actually sometimes when we've been on vacation with you, it almost seems that other couples we meet or other people we meet expect us to be open, expect us to play around, you know what I mean? And then they judge you, and then have you experienced that?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know if people just think that
is open the norm. Like, that's
that's
what it's almost saying.
And I get it, and I don't pass judgments. Like, if you want to, if that what makes you happy and you're not hurting anybody, go for it. That's what life's all about. But you just can't hurt anybody. No.
So I think that's it.
That's all we got today, and it's a beautiful day, and we're gonna go by the pool.
If you haven't been to Fort Lauderdale or Wilton Manors, I recommend the Cabanas. It's a nice area here. Definitely come check it out. Again, we're not sponsored. We just love staying here. So thank you to Nearly York for the intro and outro to the pod. Go check out their music on Spotify.
And remember, for comments, questions, and concerns, please shoot us an email, a message. We've been getting some nice ones. Thanks so much. And that is outloudjb@gmail.com. And again, that's outloudjb@gmail.com.
You're having way too much fun with that.
I know. You're letting me do that.
Hope our viewers are having a lot of fun with us. So thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. You know the jazz. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.